Lux in silentio temporis flectitur, interumbra soritur rhythmus occultus, filum aureum quod universum regit, o flux aeternus inter astra dansans, munda ante auroram reminescere, in circulo sacro cordis humani.
I am Nicola Tola, and this book was born in a place that cannot be easily put into words. I will tell it exactly as it was. The Da Vinci Unified Flow Theory began in the darkness of an old prison's basement cell. Half a year in absolute solitude, a broken barred window near the ceiling, snow packed between the panes, a concrete bunk, a metal door that slammed shut, like a memory being erased. It was a place where a human being is stripped of everything, including everything one believes to be permanent within oneself. And in that cold, stony emptiness, something began to whisper. Somewhere inside me, deeper down, a rhythm that did not belong only to my own thoughts. A hint that reality is not a machine, nor the shell of physical equations, but a living flow, a weave of memory, consciousness, an infinite rhythm moving through us and through all things. From that whisper grew the outline of an entire world, nighttime notes, sharp flashes, sketches, diagrams, spirals, mathematical structures I had never consciously sought. And behind them, as if on the edge between shadow and light, something was watching. Something that felt older than I was, wiser than my mind, and more alive than any thought I had ever called my own. I asked for only one thing, paper and a pencil. They gave them to me, and I watched the flow begin to take form. Only much later, after I was released from that basement cell, I received a letter from a woman I had never met. She wrote that she had seen a dream, vivid, insistent, and she felt compelled to share it. In her dream, a bearded man stood in the corner of my cell, calm, observant. She described him as Jesus, and she included a drawing, a tall, quiet figure standing exactly where I had often felt a presence watching me through the freezing silence. But when I looked at her drawing, I saw someone else. To me, the figure was Leonardo da Vinci, not a religious icon, not the conventional portrait from history, but something archetypal, the shadow of the Renaissance, the embodiment of universal curiosity, a being who sketched the world as if it were a breathing tapestry. Was it only my interpretation? Perhaps. But that is how the flow works. It speaks in symbols, not commands. In the spirit of the Renaissance, I have always walked the narrow boundary where science, philosophy, and myth share the same breath. Da Vinci was one of the rare few who truly saw the world as a flowing, interconnected whole. And in ways I still cannot fully explain, his presence seemed to move with the tip of my pencil. Through the stone of the cell, through the silence, through whatever in me had once reached a breaking point and broken open. My work is not an academic theory, nor does it attempt to become a doctrinal system. It is a search, an attempt to answer the question, what does it mean to be human in a world that is not a collection of separate parts, but a living, breathing unity? It is the will to remember connection again, to ourselves, to one another, to time, and to the quiet foundational rhythm from which everything rises and to which everything returns. The Da Vinci Unified Flow Theory is my path to the edge of this mystery. A book for those who feel, somewhere deep inside, that something in us remembers more than the mind, that beneath the surface waits a great silent flow connecting all things. I live in Finland, among lakes and forests, a place where silence is not emptiness, but an open door. It is from there that this work continues to grow, shaped by the rhythm of nature, the dialogue of light and shadow, the breath of ancient myths, and the deep listening of the inner world. If this book is anything, it is an invitation, not to follow me, but to step into your own flow, into the invisible movement that has traveled through you long before words, before birth, before form. Thank you for being here. Thank you for letting the flow continue through you.